Thursday morning. So every day morning for average business owner and racer to see our daily to-dos, what we got to do all day. 10-15 minute shower. 6 a.m. Talking a little quiet because everyone else in the house is still asleep. So that's how the day's going to go. This towel warmer. Towel warmer is an absolute must. But this is a normal average day today for Chris Rankin. Just start my day off with my little to-do list. I text myself every day, an open text, by the way. Delete it or send it, that way I can delete it as I go and I can add as I go. I head in the driveway, my normal routine. One of my only solid routines of the day is my Sheets morning coffee. I've added quite a bit of things to my text note list today of my to-dos. I will try and get all this done and still try and find time to hit the gym later. Alright, one day these guys at 5 Hour Energy might sponsor us. So this is my little one-horse town, Littlestown, PA. I don't know, it's probably about 65 degrees this morning. Beautiful day out here in the Northeast. This is our mood stabilizer and our daily get right act that we have to do every morning. There it goes. Heading up out of town. Get on the move. I got a fuel tank I got to put in the Conquest this morning. Figured I'd try and get out of the way before I get my head wrapped in work so I can get that car off the lift. So that lift isn't occupied in the order of my shop west. I'm one of many racers and guys out there that are self-employed that have their daily to-dos that they have to do every day, whether it be routine or non-routine. Mine's usually pretty non-routine. I kind of go with the flow and put out fires as I have to and do things I need to. Answer calls, messages, and questions. I normally do estimates on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is a Thursday, so I'm not doing any of my normal day-to-day schedule of estimating, which is my normal to-do, because I have to fill some voids, see some faces, pick up some checks, stop, see some customers, pick up some draws, set some tanks with crane today, and a bunch of other stuff. So make some calls. Don't have to do a whole lot of fatherly to-do list things today, other than I got to pick up some forks today for Kobe Stir Pike. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get to the gym and hit the steel before the night is out. So let's see if everything goes smoothly. The sun is officially up on the way in. 7 a.m. Northeast sunshine. To the east. I'm born in Vietnam. That's what it can be like down here some days. Boy, that sun is bright today. Alright. Stop in here and punch in. And I'm going to get to work. I'm kidding, I'll punch in. Because I never punch out. Show you what we got going on today. We're stopping at a C2 office first. We're going to run over to the Northeast. The guys are already trickling in here this morning. Alright, so now we're at the Northeast shop. There we go. There's my Conquest I gotta work on real quick. Alright. Get things situated here. Alright, almost got all my coffee in me. Well, third more to go. Got a phone calls into my tires, phone calls into my office manager about what we got to handle. With me not having to run out and get a check, get my log guy to pick up logs to pick the check up while he's out that part of town, which is about 45 minutes one way. I'm getting ready to install this new tank with this new Walboro in-tank 525 fuel pump. We'll get it up in this Conquest, get a couple of fittings up in the front, and then yeah, this thing will be coming off the lift. Oh, got some really cool things I'm going to install here too. Now this is just shit that could wait, obviously, but everybody likes to try and enjoy some aesthetic, you know, mods while they're doing work, because it makes you feel like you're doing something good and fun, right? Cool. Off to the next thing after this is done. Trash here. Mess. Morning, buddy. Everything good? Place is a mess, man. It's been a man thrashed with repairs the last past couple weeks. Ain't had a chance to clean up yet. Morning. Morning. Hey, good morning, concrete guy. Juan. All right, guys. These guys are on a mission today. Morning. Morning. Oh, Connor. Where he's at.
There's more chance of the part, the black part?
Yeah, sure. Mark it and put your paint on it. All right, back up to the shop. Finished what I was doing until the next set of guys come in. Ryan's crew and Benny's crew was in this morning when I showed up. They're already gone. These guys are in. And they're gonna be gone. Now we got 2 sets of mechanics to come in. And I can go over stuff with them. And then when the concrete guys show up, I'll go over the job that they have to pour tomorrow. That's a little delayed based on some demo of some footer they needed to do to even excavate and demo out some rock. And then go up, stop on that job, measure out the concrete, because I'm sure it's going to be a little more concrete than we plan on needing, and get them squared away so they can get their concrete order in and have the pour for tomorrow. So, a lot going on here first thing this morning, all by 8 a.m. Tank is in, about to get bolted up. These guys, already got to remind them, already reminded Billy, it's our fork extensions. Billy's got to manufacture them for tomorrow. We got a hot tub. Injector's got to get put in the stump grinder. But the injector seals will be here. That can wait for the moment. But these are going to use tomorrow instead of swim spa or a hot tub on a concrete pad. So he's got to slice and cut these, weld on an angle so they can slide under and create a smooth transition. Yeah, I'm already getting bumps and bruises today. Just quick cuts and scrapes. And he's got to finish welding the jackhammer attachment that got a little bent up because it's just a Chinese brand and can't handle real good abuse. He's got to put a window bracket on this. He's got to put a tire on the buggy. It's just never stops with these guys. Oh, service truck over here. It's got some crazy weird operation that we've been fighting for weeks. We actually took the airbox manifold air mass air flow sensor off this one, swapped it off the sport truck to this truck, put the intake mass air flow and intake tube to turbo on the sport truck. Now the sport truck runs great. The sport truck had the problem. Now the service truck has the problem. We can't get rid of it. And the only thing we haven't put on is the airbox. If K&N had an air filter and airbox kit that we could buy for these mid-2000s trucks, I would buy it and hopefully eliminate the problem. But that's a problem we're facing with this truck right now too. So maintenance and service here never ends with equipment, man. It's just one of those things that is constantly haunting a contractor and construction company daily. Just one of those things that every day something new comes in broken. All right, so we're going over saw repair real quickly. Billy, hang on one sec, buddy, sorry. So 088, 066, rebuilds, 460 flooding when on its side. I want to make sure we got an updated inventory of all the other saws that I can see that's up somewhere, that we have a full updated inventory. And then as far as the miscellaneous, the missing, make me a sheet that actually says what we're missing, so I can try and talk to these guys and put a locate and see what's going on.
Yep,
and
I already have all of this on the computer, so I can just delete out what I know was in for repair or we got back. And
all right. Oh yeah, here's my saw collection, by the way, guys. Some old saws. Like some old saws. Morning, John.
Morning.
John said I can have his marker today. I can buy one from him. These are our race car marking markers, so we know when stuff comes loose. How did he go in the Jeep, John?
Good.
So he's got a Jeep he's going over right now. He's doing a bunch of stuff too. Going over.
2 lights aren't working on the front bumper. I'm gonna fix them and clean them up so that way we can see. And then I'm waiting on parts to show up.
Okay.
I ordered the bolts from the dealership too.
What bolts for the front thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I guess we'll go over a plan of what you have going on. I want to make sure today one of my agendas for you was to make sure you get everything on the calendar today, so we can figure out a plan, so we have a calendar plan.
GTO is not going to come in until October because headers aren't going to be here. They're built to order, which is what I thought they were going to be.
Okay.
So October 20th is what they're saying right now. So SRT8, all the stuff's in order for that. Plan on pulling towers in.
Pull the motor out today?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Pull the motor out, and then pull the Jeep in and wrap up the rest of the day.
Okay. Sounds good. We got a plan. So, did you get the heat figured out on the Jeep?
Yeah, so just had a small problem. I mean, I figured it was a blend door problem, a heat and air conditioning blend door problem. And I went ahead and just pulled it out anyway and tried to actuate it, and it wasn't actuating its full potential.
Gotcha.
So installed it back into the system, and then used my Snap-on Solar scan tool and recalibrated the sensor to make its whole flow, and was
functioning good.
Then
So worst case, if it f's up again, we just gotta put a possible.
Yeah, potentially just a blend door motor, which
and that's pretty easy to get to.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to get to.
All right, so that was an easy fix. I definitely was expecting that to be a heater core,
like a whole
dash out, heater box, evaporator cores that come out, get out of the way. Just a freaking nightmare. This Jeep we have has been just an adventure, as a Jeep should be, right? They go on adventures, so they give you an adventure. Go into the doors to fix what we thought might just be a window motor or window regulator, and we find out that it's a conversion. It's a aftermarket hodgepodge deal where it was a sport, probably all manual door lock, manual windows, and it ended up being some sort of like Amazon kit, right?
Yeah.
That functions and runs the factory window regulator, manual window regulator, with some sort of like hokey pokey motor, and it failed. So we had to buy a whole little kit to reinstall to get the electric windows to work again. But then we found out that there's another kit that's installed under the dash in a whole wiring nightmare. That is a alarm and manual door locking kit that needs to be just removed per us and the customer. We can reinstall it if we want it, but they said it was nothing but a kind of pain in the ass from Jump Street. So they said just 86 it, and we'll go with the manual door locks. We don't have a problem putting a key in the door. So just to tell you how like a project, sometimes with cars, go to a shop and people look at a shop and they're like, oh man, I went there and I just thought I was going to be like $80 and get an oil change. And then they find out that when they go to do oil change, you pull the filter out and there's metal and oil. Okay, it ends up needing a motor. I'm just saying, like, it's just
one thing you don't do is when you're wiring a car, do not use Scotch locks.
Yeah.
I cannot stress this enough.
That's yeah.
Do not use Scotch locks.
Right.
The wire that you're
so how I ended up with the truck is went to a house at a party and they're like, hey man, my Jeep won't start. I'm like, give me keys. Let me take a look at that. Take a look. I'm like, checking this, checking that. I'm like, keys just function. I'm like, something's going on. Was there an aftermarket alarm? I looked around. I'm like, gosh, aftermarket alarm looks like it's on this thing. I pull a little dash pad down underneath the steering column, and sure enough, there's a Scotch lock, and I'm like, I'll wiggle it, and the wire falls off. like the wire that is scotch locked to falls apart in 2 pieces. So I'm like, So I strip them in my mouth, twist them together, turn the key. I'm like, all right. So got some basic obvious problems here that need to be going over. And then one thing led to another. It's like heat didn't work, the windows didn't work, fix this, fix that. We get in here. It's just sometimes things snowball and sometimes it's like a rabbit hole of stuff. And people do need to know when you go to shops. Shops do not look for additional work. Like John and I say, like, hey man, we got to tell him, like, we can't do that. We don't have time right now. We discovered something else. You'll have to bring it back. Sure, we'd love to make that money on a customer while the car's in, but you have a schedule and you're trying to keep schedule and you're not trying to have your schedule pushed back another day or another week or another month or whatever. And sometimes you're into projects, you're like, hey, while you're in here, man, like we can do this, but it might make sense to just put a Holley in it. Sounds easy, but not. Doesn't sound easy, but it is, but it takes some time. And it's like, okay, well, if we're going to put a Holley in it, now we got to consider consider rescheduling that part of the project because now the job is turned into a train wreck. So happens quite often. John and I haven't had a chance to really catch up much. We had a short week last week. He went and tested with me at Beaver Springs where we went and broke track record. And then we had a short week because of Labor Day. So he was in Tuesday. And I haven't yet got a chance to talk to him at all about this weekend because I don't know what his plans are. But was going to try and go to make the IHRA race. Let me explain to you guys. Like, I'm not going to the IHRA race for the reason that I don't have a spare blower. I'd love to go out there and race and be on a really cool platform in the industry of the IHRA, which is like the NHRA, or is up and coming like the NHRA is. But I don't think this weekend's gonna be the weekend just because of that purpose. But I can go test small tire, honestly, and get something lined out before we end up putting that thing on radials for MIR for World Cup, and then race a small tire race on Saturday with X2 with a buddy of mine, Jeremy. So just got some things I'm going to work on. Big tire racing, I think I'm going to cut off for the weekend simply because I don't have a spare blower. I'm really going to lean on it. Not that I've broken them in the past, leaning on them. And motor parts, we're trying to count the time that we have before we got to in-frame it, and I don't want to put a rack in it right now until really after Maple Grove. So I figured I would just kind of hang tight because we definitely are leaning on it harder now than we ever have this past season. So. And we need to go harder. Yeah. So yeah, but just to, this whole videos today, guys, just kind of give you an idea, like what goes on, the stress levels, the amount of work. Yeah, I'm not running around stress bucket. I was definitely a stress bucket yesterday. If I would video myself yesterday, I look like a lunatic, pissed off and aggravated, super aggravated. As I was pulling up on a job yesterday, late as hell, to take down 240-foot poplar trees, and my crane got messed up pulling in a driveway that was the most steepest driveway that I ever pulled into. You'll see the video. Brad will be posting the video on C2 Crane Tree Service of us doing that big removal. But, articulating the crane in a driveway, broken outrigger pad on my brand new crane, brand new to me. Tore up and scratched and bent my outrigger pad bracket in the back, articulating the crane up into the driveway that we had to pull off, straighten up there and reinstall afterward. Just things got on my skin before the job and we got started. And the job is a super dangerous job. I was already just in my feelings about getting started on the job. I told the customer, I'm about to just pack this shit up and just take it all back to shop. Like, I'm about to be done. And then my day got good. My day got better. So today's a little more laxed, but just a lot of things that have to be done throughout a day that my mind has got to be involved in order for me to make money, me keep customers happy, and me keep the ball rolling in the company doors and outside of company doors in my recreational life and my normal lifestyle. So that's just a little bit of, why we're doing this video. Just to tell you guys, like, I'd like the IHRA race this weekend. I don't have spare parts. I don't really have the money to go and expedite a blower here for the weekend or expedite to the track. I probably could. If I needed to be there, I don't need to be there. If I sold a lot of merch like some of these guys do, maybe I would go there and just set up to sell merch and race, but I don't. I sell, I'm 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 on a really good day. Some of these guys sell 20 or 30 grand. I don't have that reputation, unfortunately, in the MPK because the season 6 never aired. Hopefully one day here in October, which may air. Hopefully it does, and I can try and gain some of that following that has never really knew that we've been involved. So hence the video. Back to some more stuff here shortly. Getting ready to mount some diffusers on the front of the splitters on the front real quick, just to knock this out because I want to get it off the lift for John and get it out of his way. And yeah, made some headway. With car will be plumbed as of today, and I'll be needing John to wire it. And I'm going to steal his time. He's going to be aggravated with me. I know I'm going to aggravate him, but I'm going to have to steal his time. I'm going to try and help him with whatever I can do to preliminary wire. But I'm super excited. We're so close. We're so close to getting this car and it's so filthy dirty right now. It looks terrible, guys. So Don't let the dirt and the muck and everything deter the beauty of this conquest. Tower comes in, you know, Dave's, what's that, an RX-7? I'm like, Jesus, Tower, RX-7? Come on, you're saying RX-7. So, anyway, here we go. We're going to wrap this thing up here today, get it off the lift, and hopefully be wired up here in a couple weeks. John's like, oh, shit. So we need.
Billy's.
He's like, what?
I came to let you
come
know
over
something you asked me to let you know.
He's coming over to let me know what? We need a window switch?
Window switch is $80.
Alright, so, alright, cool. So I'll let you know on the window switch. Let's just check the window switch, make sure it's bad. Now we know it's available?
Yeah.
In Texas? Kind of figured. Okay. I'll get these diffusers out and let me know when you need me right now.
No,
I'll help
John's
you put.
going to get Billy.
Oh, you're right.
Gotta push Tower's car.
Oh, okay. You guys ready to push this in?
Yeah.
All right, let's push this in real quick. Oh, this is a customer's car. We're pulling the motor out of today real quick. John's going to pop the motor out. Take them all about 22 and a half minutes. And then, customer's going to come pick the motor up. Customer's going to do some other internal stuff to the motor and a new turbo install, bigger battery turbo to run a class that he wants to run. So I'll watch you guys. Maybe I'll put a hand on here. And then
do some damn weight reduction.
yeah. Well, actually, he's got to scale this today too. Oh, we're gonna scale it. We'll actually push it right up on the scales because we got them here. Oh, lower down scales. Oh, that works out well. Okay, cool. We got to scale it for the customer too, so he knows what class he can run based off the scaled weight and turbo size and engine displacement. Guys, we need to put a Bobcat on there. No Bobcat? We got a Billy.
Yeah, my old legs.
Billy with a cigarette stogie hanging out of his mouth.
Bro, always.
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 This guy's always got a stogie.
Cough up
This guy's always. Oh, right on my foot! Keep going! Keep going! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! No! Holy fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Dude, it's straight up right over my entire foot, man.
Keep pushing.
No, don't stop. Oh, it's my fucking toe, man. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it was a. We put a wheel chock in front of the front tire, and we're sitting here talking about how heavy it is. It felt like about 1,500 pounds.
Well, I guess we don't need to put it on the scale.
Oh my god.
It's got about 5 inches of
Oh, that's super bad, dude. I'm gonna lose that toe now, I promise you. Oh. There went my demonetization with that language.
Well, you know what?
So I give her picking on people. So I won't pick on you no more, Billy.
Hey,
I was getting ready to pick on him for sucking on his plastic thing he sucks on, and then I get run over my toe. See, now it's karma. That's how it works.
That made it worth coming in today.
Oh my god, gosh. Straight up ran over my foot.
I'm not gonna crash the wall, are you? Oh shit.
All right, we're done. Now that we're all gonna act like.
When are we mounting that damn?
Why are you huffing and puffing already, man? Act like you
When
done
are we
something
mounting
today.
that winch to the floor so we ain't gotta do this?
I don't know. But we get a. Why don't we get a?
It's over there in the garage.
Look, he's got a bar, push bar, a bar, or a bar around the fuel cell. We can just get a tire and put it between a truck. You know what transmission guys do?
Yeah.
You know what transmission guys do?
Yep, they still do it over in Westminster. See?
Put a tire push bar on the front of their Ford Explorer. Watch the door.
Ooh.
Nice job. Good job. All right. Motor out. 21 and a half minutes now because you ran over my goddamn foot.
You need to go that way more?
All right. All right. So heading up to the concrete job here. A few miles up the street from my shop. 5 energy hit. A little earlier than normal, but my day started a little earlier than normal. So yeah. So pulling up here to this job. Did a lot of work here. I'll show you this monstrosity of dirt we moved from Escabee to this hillside after our tree division took down a bunch of big trees. So all this dirt. So we took all these trees out in this whole area. And all this dirt got moved with our machines. Had to run a hoe and 2 skid loaders out here. Big hill to climb here. Show you guys what we got going on here. All right. So This was a hill that went down like this all the way to here. All hill. We dug this whole hill out. Relocated all the dirt, but before that we took down all the trees. All the trees were removed. This was a whole forest of trees here and the whole front yard of trees there. Took them all down. Luke and his crew here basically had to dig through shale, jackhammer through all this just to get the footing in. Customer dug out here to put a swale in. He went exceptionally deep. I really don't know why, but he did, and this guy don't mind working, I guess. So he got after it there, obviously. But this is what we had to dig in, you can see. So this is all jackhammered and dug with the mini X out there out front. Now, I stopped out here real quick to measure up the concrete for the footing so I can get a tight idea with Luke here and the guys on what concrete we're gonna need to just fill the footing, because it's monolithically poured with the slab. And we're gonna have some footers here, well, piers here going in for a lift. So I'm making these measurements here now, get this all figured out. Run down, pick up another check from a log guy in Hampstead, run down, pick up hardware, John, and then I'm gonna jump the crane with Jake and we're gonna run down and set this fuel tank, or these fuel tanks. So, stay put. Back on the road. Yeehaw. Running down to Hampstead, Maryland, the hardware store, stopping by Calhoun's, our log guy, pick up some log money. Three companies make a little bonus here and there for some race car parts and other shit. Then stop at the bank, cash some checks, and then off to do this crane job. Back at you shortly. Jumping the 100-ton. Jumping Old Kong. Gonna get an Old Kong. Go pick up some fuel tanks. Alright, so we're leaving the bank. One down, one bank down. These are the log guys. Running late. Supposed to be at the crane job between 12 and 1. And I'm not back to my office yet, and in the crane yet. I'm behind. So, stop the log shop real quick, and then back at it. Alright, doing Mach 3, 2.5 Gs around the Summit Point Raceway turns here. Pull up into our log guy's spot, get a little bit of a payday. This is like gold to Gold Rush guys. Come in here. It's the log guy spot. Come in here and get our little log money. And to the crane, to the job, back to the bank. See you guys soon. Alright, now we're in the crane. Hammer down. Heading to the fuel tank job. Stand by. Alright, we're out here on the fuel tank job. We gotta lift these up, set them in that. Our concrete company placed this a few weeks back. We let it cure. Can't hold it. Yep. Now run the axles up. Run the axles up. Alright, that's it. Get up in here. That's good. Get up in here. So we can set these things. Back up the road to the next thing for today. Alright, so I'm done here for the day. Fuel tank is in officially. Just made spark plug wires, coolant lines, all fuel lines are installed, ready to go. I do MAC valves, throttle cable, a few other things, some wiring. But basically all the plumbing is done, ready to go. Splitters on. Just gotta wash it, clean it. This thing really shines up well. It's lower, it looks really good when it's on the ground. But I am about done for the day. Got the rain out here, hammering down now. Ugly skies, pretty crazy looking sky there, honestly. So I'm getting ready to head home. This is my day, my Thursday. Waiting on Adam to get back to me. It looks like now, as things have transpired throughout the day, we've decided we are going to go test the Beaver on X2 tomorrow, small tire. Leave out here possibly around 11 or 12. Load up tomorrow night, get on the road early Saturday morning, head out to Ohio to a small tire race. I'll be there by 3 o'clock. Race starts 5. So as of right now, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go home. Here it is, 6:15. Forks on Colby's bike and try and hit the gym, get some dinner, cleaned up, come down the road tomorrow morning with the RV, put a fuel pump in the RV generator, and hopefully get on the road. So I feel like I'm forgetting something, honestly, that I gotta do tonight. I gotta go check off my whole list of my notes from today. I did forget to call my insurance company today, which is, I keep forgetting every day to call and make sure that they know they've been overcharging me and take off one of the race cars that we're doing on our own. Sold entry level some time ago and they're still billing me for it for over a year. Yeah, and it's been like 6 weeks and I keep forgetting to call every day. So we go on the road, Forks in the back seat, and see what we get into next. All right. Oh, last bank I'm leaving for the day. It's poured down rain. Try to leave at my shop. I'm just getting peeled off in every direction by somebody. Sometimes I wish I could just wear a body cam so people be like, hey Chris, yeah, give me a minute, let me walk away. Hands up, I'll be right back. Gotta do that, do that. Let me pee. It's been one of those days. Alright. Stopping getting me my afternoon cup of Java at Sheets. I'm heading to T7 to get my son's front forks that the fork shields were done. So we're getting ready to head there now. Now T7. We'll be happy. Alright. Pretty in the shop because he works in here as he needs to, just to supplement his little customers that he still keeps because he races with his boys. I'm videoing, man. I'm not live streaming, I'm just videoing. He's like, get out of my video! So this is his shop, what's left of it, because he's too busy making money everywhere else. And racing motorcycles with his kids. So he did Colby's forks. Colby was super happy. No T7 logos, bro.
Why?
What?
Some people like these.
Damn, you could have gave us some for up here.
You can't do that.
Damn, man.
That's what tubes are.
All right, so we'll get these for Colby. We'll get these installed later, and maybe something else to get into. Back out the garage. Second time today. Psst. Psst. Ram. Junk. All right. Thank you, boy. You got them forks tight yet? All right, I slid these forks in for him before I ran in the house while he was sleeping all afternoon. They all tight? Bolts tight?
Yeah, I don't know how,
all right.
how tight, like you really...
Let me, give me the wrench. Give me the ratchet real quick, and I'll snug them, check them. I set the heights. I get the wheel on for you. It's good. It's a little loose. Not really.
Oh, wait. I missed those.
You didn't miss them.
I didn't hit
Oh, yeah.
those.
Which one did you hit?
The bottom, I missed the top one.
Yeah, that's why I came out here to look over you.
You did say you just hit them. I was confused because you
Snug
said you already hit them.
I just snugged them.
No,
I hit
I'm
that.
just saying you did that, and I look back here, I'm like, those are completely loose. I was like, wait, how are they on?
All right. Slap his wheel on. Do. Maybe hit some steel next. Oop, there it is. Actually made it to my last spot of the night. Trying to get in a little triceps, legs, get that Wolf Farm ice cream, good to go. And we out. Got any little arms tonight. Wash them grimy hands. Go hit that ice cream. So this is the end of the night, guys. Bottoms up to the chocolate ice cream. Banging out. An oldie but goodie, a Bradley Cooper movie, Limitless. Just sky's the limits. After a day in Chris Rankin's life, it was a day we remember, just like every day. Just another good one. Sit back and enjoy the benefits of a warm pillow and some ice cream after a long day at work. That's the ice cream from the night before. Same shit, just another day. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's about 10 o'clock on the day's work. Like, subscribe, and follow. Appreciate you guys. See ya.